This is Mark Summers, and I double dare you to listen to the 3CT podcast.
Right, like I gotta ask you though, like, because you're recently discovering a taste palette for the beers.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I believe it's called a flavor profile.
So what are you sampling today?
Pepsi Zero.
You fucker. What you've been trying a couple of different brewskis, right?
I know we're not on video, but I'm holding up my Pepsi
You
Zero
are holding
right
up a Pepsi Zero. Did you know Pepsi change their logo?
You mean
heard about that.
brought back their logo?
Well, they updated, they refreshed the original.
They sure did.
I like it a lot. It just caught me off
love it.
guard. I didn't like. I was at Walmart the other week, or the other day, and I going down the soda aisle, and I'm like, what is this? Caught me off guard. I like it.
What is this? What's this?
What's this?
What's this?
What's this?
There's magic in the air.
There's
What's
Pepsi
this?
in the
What's
air.
this? I'm at the Walmart. What's this? What's this?
Tonight I am sampling Samuel Adams Cherry Wheat.
That's a good
cherry
one.
wheat.
That's a good one.
Cherry wheat.
I enjoyed that one. So, what's the favorite out of the beers you've tried so far?
So I'm enjoying the sours.
SARS.
SARS.
It
Really?
would probably have to be that. I've always been like a sour candy guy.
SARS.
So I think that plays into it a bit.
I think it would.
SARS.
SARS.
COVID-19.
It's on the comeback tour.
I heard. We're talking probably that one we had down there at the brewery at Ocean View Brewery, Jim.
Oh.
The mapley one.
Okay, it's still your
It was
favorite.
like that one was really, really good. If not, it would be the blueberry lemon shanty from
the Blue Trail.
Lancaster Brewing.
Blue
Is that
Trail.
what?
The Blue Trail?
Blue Trail, yes.
That one's
Yes,
really
with
good.
the blueberry and the lemon flavors. I got a sixer of that. I know we're going out of like that summertime, but
Yeah, shandies
I would
start to
say
go
that
away
I'm
a little
going
bit.
To be a light summery beer guy.
Yeah.
If I'm going to be a beer guy at all.
Now, sours there will be sours at breweries year round.
Sorry.
Like places.
I had
Sandy.
Funk had a really good. It was a strawberry sour actually.
Ooh.
The last time I was at Trivia, that was really
Now,
good.
did you have a chance to try the bomb pop?
I was talking about that. I did not try that. I wanted to try one of their sours first.
Okay.
The next time I go, if they still have bomb pop.
Well, I have them too. So if you end up over here, I'll give you one.
Well, I get invited to Trivia before I get invited to your house anymore, Jim.
Well,
He ain't lying.
Well, I never get invited to trivia, so I wouldn't know about getting invites to trivia.
Well, we do
'Cause-
Trivia on Wednesday nights, Jim.
Well,
You're
yeah,
not
but
invited.
there's like a text group where you guys talk and invite each other, and I'm not
There
a
is
part of
not.
that. That's
There's
bullshit.
not a text group.
That's bullshit. I've seen it.
That's rumor and
Who
innuendo.
showed you
big
that?
I saw it over Mark's shoulder at the Great Elizabethtown Fair.
thing.
It
Oh
wasn't me.
my, that was my bad.
Yep, I seen it. And actually, Matt talked about it too. So,
Matt's in a group chat.
Matt is.
Must be nice.
Must be nice. I
Oh,
wouldn't
don't
know
even
anything
try.
about
You guys are trying.
it. Next, you're gonna tell me the balloon fella's in there and Wacky Wendy.
Those are the ones.
No,
And probably cousin Brian and Mike Shoop.
Yeah,
Oh, not
yeah.
cousin
Just
Brian.
me and Tim. Me and Tim aren't. So
What
Here's
about
the deal.
Dan?
Second
Daniel
cousin
Bryan?
Betty.
Probably the
gets
smartest
invited to
effing
Trivia
person
more
you
than
know.
you do.
what's
Tim's
that?
upset.
I can't wait, Mark.
It's okay. You can keep inviting all these old people with their failing brains, and it's just me with a great brain and a horrible heart, just sitting over here, just dying, waiting for you to invite
Awful
me.
heart.
My dying wish.
It's
to
all right.
come out and win trivia for you guys. Win one for the Gipper.
Oh.
But
I
instead,
can't wait.
because you don't even know who the Gipper is.
I can't wait for the week that I put together a team of my own and I show up and
And we smack you up.
And I-
Now, Mark,
Hello.
Win one for the Gipper. Have you heard that before?
I've heard win one for the Gipper.
Who do you know who the Gipper is? Who do you think the Gipper is?
Probably a baseball player.
But all right, so like on a team, I need specifics here. Who do you think the Gipper is? Win
A
one
New
for
York
the Gipper.
Yankee.
You think the
Win
Gipper
one.
was a Yankee?
A Yankee. Win one for the Yankee.
Like Babe Ruth era baseball?
Yep. Babe Ruth. Probably shoeless Joe Jackson.
Okay, all right. You couldn't be more wrong, but good guess. I like the guess.
Wrong sport, wrong classification of sports.
Win one for the Gipper.
Yes.
Who the devil calls their kid Gipper? How can you have a
dude by
newborn?
the name of George Gipp, the head coach of the then University of Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
Mark, I can't believe after all the years you've known me that you would spit in my fucking face.
You know what? Plans off for the Christmas thing, all right?
Like this.
Call it.
Right in your face.
Ridiculous.
In my face.
Ridiculous, Mark. I can't believe you would do that. Ryan, do you have that book of topics handy?
I believe you would do it. I do. I
I
have
would
my
do
book
it.
of topics.
Number 77.
It's a good number,
Ooh, double
Jim.
sevens.
That's a
So
great
again,
year.
This is from a book where we were supposed to have written 100 or
Five.
10 topics.
Literally 5 topics.
I didn't get the run sheet this day, so I did 126 topics I wrote down.
No, I said 5. I said each
Number-
person writes down 5.
Yeah.
Matt
You weren't
Matt
very
wrote down 25, I believe. And you wrote down 125, I think is what you
126.
126.
What was your favorite Halloween costume growing up?
I gotta
Not
go.
everybody at once.
I gotta go the year that, and this will surprise all of us in this room, the year that I went as a Notre Dame football player.
Did you?
Yeah,
Did you do it for the Gipper, Jim?
I did it for the Gipper, Mark.
There you go, Mark.
Because we got hooked up with a football helmet, and
Yes.
and we spray painted it just like they do at Notre Dame, and yeah.
Jim, you had a dog named Gipper, didn't you? A little black.
Well, his
beautiful
name
dog?
was Skip, but yeah, we would call him the Gipper.
The Gipper.
Yeah.
Do it for the Gimper.
The Gimper.
And it's just my friend in a gimp suit on the other side of the room.
Heyo.
Do it for the Gimper.
Just growling at people. Mark or Tim, what was your guys' favorite Halloween costume?
That time
Well-
I went as a gimp.
That was last Halloween, wasn't it?
Nah, I
Last
agree
week.
that.
Oh, thanks, Tim.
I'm-
You spoiled my costume for my company's Halloween party this year.
Yeah.
Go as the Gimper.
Full body black spandex works great.
Oh my god.
Just a
Black is
straw
slimming.
Oh,
breathing through a
Black.
straw.
Uh-huh.
Slimming.
You know, if I put on a full body black suit, I'd look like a goddamn oil spill.
They'd be out there trying to clean you up.
I just had to lay down.
They'd be trying to clean you. Poor Jim.
What's your name? My name is Exxon Valdez.
jeez.
What's your name?
The
What's your
Republicans would try to
name?
take you home.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Mark, did you have a favorite costume, or did you guys just put sheets over you when you were that little?
What did you
No.
go as for Halloween? Offshore drilling.
Jim, wearing sheets and going outdoors is frowned upon anymore.
It is. It is.
Can't be doing that.
You're right.
You just can't wear
Right.
the,
Unless
the
you're your
cone
neighbor
on your head.
hillbilly.
Or unless you live in
Yeah.
Florida.
Florida.
That's
so
all the
popular.
rage in Florida right now.
Florida.
Lowrider.
Florida. My favorite Halloween costume. Now, you boys might be a little too young to remember the day
Oh God.
when you got the Halloween mask and you couldn't see out of it, but you wore it anyway. And you had that little tiny thin piece of elastic with a staple on each side and only covered the front of your face. And then you had this plastic, like, I don't even know how to describe it. It had like little legs and it came up over your chest and I don't think it came over your arms, but there was little strings and it was plastic strings. And you tied it, and it was only the front of you was covered, the back wasn't, and it tore like the wind blew. the wrong direction, it would rip. And you'd put that costume on, and your mom would jet you and tell you have to wear a jacket over because it's cold. Then nobody can see the costume, but you had to do it because that's what Mom said. I had one of those, and I was one of my favorite villains from the Masters of the Universe. I was Skeletor,
Oh,
the
okay.
rightful ruler of Eternia.
There you go. Like that.
I like it a lot.
Ryan,
A lot of candy.
did you have a favorite costume, Ryan?
It would probably be one of those.
It wasn't that time you dressed up as a
style
nice lady.
costumes. I did.
Snooki
I
was
did.
a
I dressed
woman.
in drag. I did that one once. We're not going to bring that up on the podcast.
Oh,
You're waving at somebody.
No.
yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Those pictures have been scrubbed, I believe.
Good choice.
Ryan, how does a goose
You,
step?
We'll
No,
move
you
on.
didn't,
All right.
Smokey.
So last week we were doing
No.
The devil looked really good when I did that one as well. I had the
You couldn't get the
your
red off
skin
of
got
that.
You
like
went as the
shaved-
devil twice?
I did.
your
I shaved
What
my
the
head.
hell, Smokey?
your the paint, like, didn't it like dye your skin for a day or
Here
two?
was the problem with it. I bought a ton of paint because I wanted to do like my whole head. I shaved like a mohawk.
You did
I left
the
my
Road
mohawk.
Warrior, the Real World Hawk one, right?
I did. And then I bought like the stick-on horns. They looked actually really good. So I spray painted my hair red,
Oh my god.
and I realized like, I didn't spray paint. Like it was like the hairspray, the red hairspray
uh-huh.
stuff. I realized like when I got close to my scalp, it just colored my scalp really well as well. So I did that for my whole head. I didn't use like the paint. I
Oh,
just
my.
sprayed the hairspray on, and like throughout the entire day, it just like set in. I had like eye black around my eyes, and it looked good. The costume ended up looking okay, but it did stain my skin for
It left
for
a
couple
lasting
days.
impact on you.
I
little
looked
bit.
like a Washington commander.
Want to
Oh.
know?
Want to know? There you go. Well, are they?
2-0.
I say there. Are they 2-0? Or who'd you play on
Yeah.
Sunday?
Shit. Ham. We played the Broncos at home.
Oh yeah, you're 2-0. You're 2-0.
Yeah.
Dogs are trash.
Yeah, next
All right.
time, just let me know. Yell out a number, and we'll keep going.
Yeah. Have it ready. We'll hit that a couple more times on this episode. But last week we were doing some top threes, so I have a bunch of topics written on we're in the Barnstormers bucket here. So top 3 pizza toppings, Ryan.
Yes.
Extra cheese, pepperoni, and sausage.
That's right. There we go. That's a good one. Tim.
I'm a sausage guy.
There we go. Tim, top 3 pizza toppings.
Pepperoni, bacon, chicken.
Okay. Mark.
Well, Jim, I do like ham and pineapple, but I'd have to go with green peppers, onions, and pepperoni.
All right. I will go with pepperoni, sausage, and onion. All right.
Onion?
Onion.
Yes.
No.
This is courtesy of my friend Libby at work. Top 3 weirdest foods that you have tried and liked.
I don't like new things.
Ryan's like, cheddar cheese, strawberry ice cream,
And Colby Jack cheese.
and Colby Jack cheese.
I really enjoy. God darn it, Jim, that's tough. I can't think of a single goddamn thing I've
All
tried.
right, we'll
that
see
I
if we can
like.
try to come back
That's
to you.
odd.
Yeah. I mean, what's weird to you? I mean, have you tried any like exotic meats at all ever?
One
Nothing.
time in college,
Tim, you got any?
I'll go in like varying degrees. Like deer bologna.
Okay.
Not that strange.
No.
Kangaroo.
Ooh.
Had kangaroo.
I'd
just
jump
like
at the chance
hamburger.
to try that.
It's just like hamburger. And lobster liver.
Lobster liver.
Yeah.
That's what they used to
I
call
didn't even know-
Smokey in high school.
I didn't even know lobsters had livers.
Yeah, me neither, man.
It's like a paste.
What you eating that for?
And you liked it?
It wasn't bad.
All right.
I do
I
have
was-
one.
I was in a lobster. I visited a
You were in a lobster
lobstering
tank.
village in Nova Scotia when I was like 16, and we had a guy who worked at like a lobstering plant cook us multiple lobsters.
So, do you want to try this lobster dick?
And he took one. Yeah, he did. But he took one and he literally he meticulously broke this fucking lobster down like he was working at a chop shop and a 93 Honda came in. Like he just fucking pulled it all apart and he's like, does anyone want to try the liver? And I'm like, what does it taste like? He's like, I don't know. It's kind of fishy. And I'm like, I'm in Canada. Let's effing go. And I did it. And I was the only one who did because everybody else was a bunch of pussies.
Tim, I thought you said you were Nova Scotia.
Yeah, Nova Scotia's in Canada.
I did that
It's
for
a
the
province.
What a heel.
Ryan, what was you said you had one.
Exotic type thing that I can think of. I was at the Horse Inn with some friends, and they had the marrow.
Okay.
They would serve it on a half femur, and you would dig the marrow out. And that was. I mean, you scraped it out of the bone. It was fucking delicious.
I'll say, did you enjoy it?
It was the richest meat flavor I've ever tasted of anything ever.
Nice.
It was delicious.
I still need to get down to the Horse Inn. I've never
Really
been
good
there yet.
food.
Trot on down there, Big Jim.
Mark, what three
Trot one down, he says.
Yes.
three weird foods that you have tried and enjoyed?
Well, I had alligator one time. Alligator jambalaya. Yeah. It was a beautiful day in the bayous, Jim. It's a beautiful day in the bayou.
Was easy there.
Zizi was there. And Pickle, she was out there shooting alligators with Mr. Troy. I had Kathy Green one time gave me...
I had Kathy Green. All right, next.
No, I didn't have Kathy Green, but Kathy Green gave me...
Damn it, I'm
Anchovy.
playing you this week, Jim.
Last week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I just beat you, I think, for the second time in 3 weeks.
No.
You beat me Thursday.
Did I?
Thursday.
Well, that's good. That's good to know.
Nothing
Yeah,
to beat
it's not
Kathy
great.
Green sardines.
It's not great.
Who did you start?
I have Antonio. I have
AJ
I
Brown
have AJ Brown
and Justin
and
Jefferson.
I have Jefferson.
Yeah.
Thomas Jefferson.
Thomas Jefferson. God bless you.
And then my third one was Emu.
Oh, Emu.
Emu.
And Doug.
I wouldn't mind throwing Doug in a...
What do you got against Doug?
Okay,
don't like
Mark,
them.
you said one food and it's taken you 6
No, he
minutes.
said multiple foods. Jim, you
I
need to
said
listen
3.
better.
He said emu, and he said a couple of things.
Alligator
that
and Kathy Griffin.
Alligator
Kathy Green.
and Kathy Green's sardines.
Oh Jesus. Okay, I had
No, they're anchovies. Anchovies. You're right, it was anchovies.
The anchovies. I've had
Anchovies.
shark, and I really enjoyed shark.
Did you? Sounds fantastic, Jim.
Oh, I hate him sometimes. I've had bear bologna.
Bear baloney.
Yeah.
Now I heard everything.
Yep.
You hear that, Smokey?
I heard that. I'm really upset about that.
He is upset.
That was
Only
my
you
fucking
could have
cousin.
bear
Yeah, well, he was delicious.
You
He
son
was
of a-
delicious.
Son of a bitch.
And
Eat
the
bear baloney.
good lord.
I've never heard the words bear and baloney in the same sentence.
And the the fish roe that is on sushi.
Oh, right, yeah.
Delicious.
Oh.
Love it. Love it.
Kids, what do you want for dinner tonight? I want bear baloney. Come on.
Bear bologna and Ches.
All right.
Bear baloney.
Top 3 songs that are currently in your playlist, like your current 3 favorite songs.
Current,
all time.
actual current song.
No, just ones that you've been listening to lately. Like your top 3 songs you've been listening to lately.
I have been listening to a lot of country music lately.
Okay.
I'm going to say there's a song by Lainey Wilson called Watermelon Moonshine.
Okay.
Yes.
Really enjoy that a whole lot. If you're familiar with country music and you're not familiar with Lainey Wilson, it's kind of a new age strawberry wine from Deanna Carter from like the 90s. There's a guy named Zach Bryan, a song called Something in the Orange, another country jam. And I don't know. That's it. The third one is Anything. Let's think.
Cat Scratch Fever.
Nope. Since I saw them last week, I've actually been listening to a lot of Leonard Skinner. So I'll say Tuesday's Gone.
Okay.
It was a really good tribute that they did there to the most recent passing member of Leonard Skinner. They
Okay.
played the Tuesday Gone.
I actually have 3 answers for this. This is interesting.
Okay. Tim?
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat's WCW theme. It's called Opening Ceremony. A song called Love by Keisha Cole.
Okay.
And the song My Band by D12.
Oh, dude, I just heard that on Sirius the other day. I forgot how good that song was.
I listen to it every so often.
It's Stroking by Clarence Carter.
Well, that's just lives
Broken.
rent free.
That's a gimme.
That shit just lives rent free in my head. But I always think of the song My Band because of one line in the song. Where is that? Here we go. Anyway, I'm the popularest guy in the group. Big ass stomach. Bitches think I'm cute.
I love it.
Love that shit.
All right.
Mark.
Boy, do I got you.
Oh, boy.
I think, honestly, this may be my most favorite song of 2023.
You say Young Gravy, I'm quitting this podcast.
Bongos.
That was 2022, Big Jim.
Bongos.
Gravy's off probation.
Mark, this is the 100% God's honest truth. Smokey and I were driving back from the baseball game last week, and
I put a Young Gravy song on my playlist.
I almost opened the door and threw myself out of the car.
But wait, was it one thought, two thought, red thought, blue thought?
What was it?
That's a jam, though. It was Money. Is it called Money?
Get Money.
The one with Rick Astley, where he sampled Rick Astley.
That was Betty.
Yeah.
It's called Betty.
Is it Betty? Is that what it's called, Betty?
That was one
It's
of the
just
worst
called-
fucking
it's just
things
Betty.
I've ever heard, Mark. I'm not.
No, it ain't. I've heard worse.
No, it's horrible.
B-E-T-T-Y.
It's horrible.
Jim, maybe you shouldn't take an L no more. Maybe you shouldn't take a damn thing slow. Why don't you go out and get some dough, Jim, and get money?
Mark, it was horrible. Horrible.
I mean, it's not like
Gravy was
freaking Beth or anything by Kiss.
no.
What? Why you gotta get
Gravy's
nasty
coming
about
in
it?
hot like he's hopping off the griddle.
Mark,
Sorry.
Jim
three
thinks-
songs, please.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I interrupted
All right,
you.
you interrupted me, Jim. Please. So, but I think it's going to be my most favorite song of the year. It's a song by a young up and coming artist that my kids enjoy. Very talented. Okay, my kids don't enjoy her, but she's very talented. Olivia Rodrigo's Vampire. I can't get enough of that song.
Olivia Rodrigo.
She's coming to Philly next year, June 19th. I'll be there, Smokey. Why, I take an act of Congress to keep me away from that, Smokey. And you know how slow they move.
That's one song.
One.
All right, my second song would be another song by Olivia Rodrigo.
Oh my
God
God.
in heaven.
You listen.
I can't get enough. I just downloaded her album.
How are you a
Got the-
17-year-old girl?
You take that back, Smokey.
16.
Or else that's going to be a bad idea of me coming on this podcast, right? Bad idea, right, Smokey?
Coming on
Smokey,
what?
I only see you as a friend. Biggest
She's
lie
20.
I ever said.
Yeah, she's plenty old enough. No, it's just 17-year-olds listen to Olivia Rodrigo, not 48-year-old men.
I don't know.
He's
Billy Joel
he's
like
a
this.
48-year-old man trapped, or a 16-year-old girl in a 48-year-old man's body.
It's not easy being me. Let me tell you another thing.
fucking love
Okay,
you,
so-
Mark. I really do.
Two Olivia Rodrigo's. What's number
Yep.
3? Olivia Rodrigo.
Well, Actually, I was going to say that, but I'm going to mix it up. Her
Rodrigo
song,
Olivia.
Rodrigo Olivia. No, actually, did you guys see the look that Selena Gomez made when they announced Chris Brown was in contention for a nomination? Did you see the
I don't
look on her face?
I don't think anybody saw any of that, Mark.
No.
We're all
Oh,
upset.
it was hilarious. She just had a
Six
snarl.
getting back together. Is that true?
She's
Yes.
getting back together?
In
In
sync.
sync.
I heard new music's
Oh,
on
they
its
already
way.
did.
No, there's a concert I'd go to in a
Tell
second.
me why.
They are.
That was the
so
Backstreet
apparently
Boys,
there's
Mark.
a new.
Oh,
Apparently there's a new troll movie coming out
I heard about
called
that.
Band Together.
Okay.
And I think that in sync, just because Justin's like the creative driving force behind the Trolls
yeah, behind the
movies,
Trolls.
he's getting the band back together. They're doing a new song for the movie, and I think they're all going to be in it.
Yes.
All right.
Why not? So my third song, I'd probably go with Miley Cyrus's "I Used to Be Young."
She
It
used to
reminds
be.
me of you, Jim.
Another fucking turnover.
You're still watching that replay of that Eagles
God
game, Ryan.
Dang it! I was so excited.
Oh my God.
Is that an apple turnover, Smokey?
It was an apple turnover.
Why were you that excited when they ended up losing, though? That's the
Darn.
weird thing.
Oh well.
You like to watch the
How
good
you
parts.
like that?
The Vikingos are going through tables right now.
Terrible screaming.
You get further away from what they actually said every week.
I love it. I love it so much. Because I've been playing a lot of GTA 6 again or GTA 5 again lately. The West End Girls by the Pet Shop Boys would be
Yeah.
Damn.
would be in mine. Because it's still been in a bop in my head all summer long. After the Hershey Bears won the Calder Cup is
Bop.
ABBA's "Give Me More," because that was like their locker room song when they
How
won.
would you know, Jim?
When they won,
Were you in the locker room?
well, no, but like they like told people that
Wait.
that it was.
Are you in the locker room hog watching, Jim?
No, Mark, I was not. I was.
Holy cats. You think you know a guy. Next thing you know, he's in the Hershey Bear locker. He's talking about bear bologna and hog watching all in the same podcast, folks. This is your host.
It gives a whole new meaning to the phrase "bear baloney," huh?
Sure does.
Bear bologna.
Oh, God.
That's no wonder he likes. I like that bear bologna, Smokey. I can't get enough of it. Where are you going, Jim? I'm just going to go to the Bears game. I'll be in the locker room. You can't see much of the game there, Jim. No, you can't. But I'll be hog watching. I'm a hog watcher. I'm a hog watcher. Watching hogs. Watching hogs. I'm a hog watcher. Come on, Tim. I'm a hog watcher. Watching hogs come by.
And my third song, a band I forgot about until recently.
Hog Watcher.
Nope.
by Mark Hunt.
Is I like when Mark
man.
pops
I'm sorry.
himself. That's one of my favorite things.
My favorite parts of the
Is the band Rise Against, and the song is "Hero of War."
Oh, Hero of War.
All right.
Hero of War, yes.
Uh,
There are no heroes in the wars.
all right. Top 3 vacation activities.
Holy cats.
Ryan.
Eating out.
Okay.
Brother.
Blah,
Sam.
blah, 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 blah.
Across the tip.
Man, it's kind of become a tradition with my family. We go on a family vacation every year. The past 3 years, we've gone to a concert during vacation week, which is always cool. So I'm going to say going to a concert. And then just spending time on the beach. Just not just doing nothing. The older I get, the more time I just want to spend in the sand, like reading a book.
Just let me sit here.
Just let me cook in the sun.
Get hot, sweaty in the sun. Listen to the
Read a book.
waves. Fucking,
Man.
it's so great.
That's it.
Tim.
Sleep.
Okay.
There's nothing like being in a place that isn't your house, in a bed that's not yours, and just sleep. Also, like, going to it's more than just like eating out. It's going to restaurants that you don't have in your area.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yes.
I don't mean eating out like going to Applebee's.
Right, but it's like
Spending more out than I normally would. Let me
Like
say
that
that.
cafe
Right.
on the corner.
But like I will once, like, if on like a week vacation, if I'm going out for a week, I'm having at least one meal a day at a restaurant that is nowhere near me, like where I currently live. Like, not
I
a
think,
chain.
I think when I went on
Or if-
vacation this summer, I don't think I ate I didn't eat like at McDonald's or anything like the whole time. Like it was always.
And if it is a chain, it's a chain that's not near me.
Like
Oh,
the
yeah,
Rainforest
yeah.
Cafe.
Like, whenever we go to West Virginia, we'll eat at like Eaton
West
Park.
Virginia.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't even know they were still
They
around.
still have Eaton
Yeah.
Parks?
They still have Eaton Park.
Western PA,
Oh.
West Virginia, stuff like that. Yeah.
Yep. And then
They still
we
have the
also
smiley
eat
face
at a
cookies.
place called, oh my God. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to yell at my wife. I forget
Park
what the
and eat.
name of the
Oh
I
boy.
forget the name of the effing pizza place. Hold on. Babe.
Sabaro.
West Virginia Pizza. DeCarlo's.
There we go. I knew you'd find it.
DeCarlo's.
DeCarlo.
I had to embarrass myself.
Open
in
that
front of
door
my-
and yell thanks for nothing.
And call her Toots.
Thanks for nothing, Toots.
He
They told me to say it.
They told it. Oh, so he sells us out.
He sure does.
He's smart. He's smart.
I
We
got a
haven't
blanket.
Damn.
We haven't even been invited over
I
yet.
love you, Toots.
Toots.
Thanks for nothing, Toots. Well, it was a good marriage while it lasted.
I know. It was great.
It was
I
all
got a
right.
sweet ring out of the deal.
You had a
I
good
love you,
3
baby.
weeks.
Thank you.
She's a doll.
She's mad. That's great.
You can call
I
her
hate you
Toots.
all.
Really, I'm sorry.
I mean,
I'm
you.
sorry.
No,
I
she's
was-
not.
I mean, you made the choice to say it. It's just for the record.
No, you peer. What am I
Yeah,
going
you
to
had
do?
to.
Be on a podcast that's heard by dozens and dozens across the entire state of
Yes.
Pennsylvania, and I'm not going to say thanks for nothing, Toots, to
Now,
my.
truth be told, one of the
my
nicest
wife?
things about I picked up Big Jim last Wednesday at his humble abode, and his lovely wife was grilling actually, and it
Mhm.
smelled really good. And I rolled my window down. I said, "Dana, it smells really good." And she's like, "Yep, thanks." I didn't do it this time. Whenever I'm over at Jim's, like she goes to bed earlier. She'll be like, "Night, love you," and Jim will be like, "I love you, babe." And I will also say "love you" to her, and she says "love you" back. It's so sweet.
Aw.
I
This is
always
Big
sneak
Jim.
in, and I get the love you after Big Jim. I never want to get it before Big Jim. Big Jim needs to know
No.
he's loved first.
He does.
No, Big Jim's going to get it last.
Ryan gets it last.
Oh, really? I get it
Smokey
last.
gets
He he
the
gets it
sloppy
first.
seconds.
No, because Big Jim's got to be the last one she says it to before she goes to bed,
Now
and then
she
he's going to be
brings
the
you,
first one he
Smokey.
says it to. She says it to on the wake up.
She's not thinking about me at bed. Trust me.
I bet she's thinking about preventing forest fires.
She's not thinking about me either. Let's be fair about that.
That's fair. That's fair.
Next
thinking about
list to
Gunther.
3, we got something else. We got another
Did
number.
you, did you finish
Like
off your
Marky.
3 vacation activities, Tim?
I got to do my own vacation.
Oh no, I didn't. So sleep, eat at restaurants that aren't near me, and this is weird. This is just for me. Buy a pair of shoes.
Okay.
By a
My-
parachute
Pair of shoes.
to like jump out of a plane.
No, a pair of shoes like you wear on your feet.
On
Oh,
his footses.
Shoes.
Sneakers.
oh.
I've gotten a
Pair
new
of
pair
shoes.
of Crocs the last 2 years on vacation.
Yeah, I typically, as a way to commemorate my trips. So when I first went to Australia, I bought a pair of shoes from Australia.
Okay.
So because I feel like it's the best way to get like a piece of memorabilia to remember your trip by, because you're gonna wear it all the
Yeah.
time. It's like, oh, I got this stupid mouse pad.
Right.
Cool. Yeah. So buy
I got a
shoes,
bottle opener.
eat at restaurants that aren't near me, and sleep.
All right, Mark, your top 3 vacation activities.
Well, let me tell you something right now, Big Jim. I generally don't take vacations. I'm going to tell you why. Because I have built a life that I don't need to take a vacation from, Daddy. Every day's a vacation for me, baby. Let me tell you
That
what.
sounds like a broke motherfucker to me.
Holy
You
cow.
kidding? This motherfucker has more money than any of us.
I know he's
I
got
got
more money than
$100 bills
God.
thrown out of my pocket. Jim, I had the blast this past week. I've been so busy. I was been busier than a one-armed paper hanger. I had the Balloon Festival. I had the Denver Fair. I had the Skinner concert with Smokey and Matt.
Are you supposed to be naming things that are fun?
Well, I guess if he doesn't take vacation, then we just move
Well, let
past
me
him,
think
right?
here. I think on my last vacation, one of my favorite things, I like to sleep in a little later sometimes. But I also like to get up to see, say, the sun rise over the ocean.
Only if I'm in a place where I can be by the ocean will I do that.
Yeah.
You got to see the sun
And I'll
rise.
do it.
Tim.
And I'll do it once.
Oh yeah, you don't.
Like if I'm there for a
I'll do
whole
it
week,
once.
Yeah, you don't need to see him multiple days.
it ain't special. After
No.
one.
And then the eating at different places is fun. And then I really enjoy cooking with the locals. It's fun to cook with them.
You do that at home.
That's true. I do it any place I go with the locals.
Throw it to somebody other than Devonta Smith.
Dude,
I don't know what that means.
yeah. Apparently, we all got the tape late for this one, but the Vikings are fucking dog wash, man. Mark, you can tell cousin Brian that too. That the Vikings are dog wash. They're horrible.
Does that mean that the Eagles are struggling?
No, that means the Eagles are stomping them.
Holy cats.
They're stomping a mud hole and walking it dry. My top three, I'm going to go same thing as you guys, eating at places I don't normally eat at. Like, one of my favorite places to vacation, we've done it the last couple of years, is at the beach, so I'm getting seafood every day. Like, I absolutely love it. I get my grotto pizza.
Grotto.
I fucking love it. Number two is going in and playing the arcades. Going in like Playland and stuff on the boardwalk.
That's fun.
I'm not even exaggerating. We have a TV stand that like the TV sits up on like a bar. It's like a mounted TV stand, but on the actual like the base of the stand itself is completely covered with all of our stuffed animals from our beach trip this year. And there's a bunch. We won a bunch this year.
Do you want any more?
Do I want more?
Yes.
No, I don't want more because I gotta win them. Like that's the gimmick, is I gotta win them.
All right. I got. Did I tell you about the when I cleaned out part of the Hottenstein attic? I cleaned all the plush out.
Oh my god! How many pounds of plush did you remove?
I'm not sure how many pounds, but you know how many like 45-gallon trash bags I had.
Honest to God, Mark, if you still have more of those, what you should do, I think it's in January. The Hershey Bears do their teddy bear toss game.
Yes.
And you can like they'll take donations. Like if
Yes,
you're not going
them.
to the game, so you should look into that.
Oh, I'm going to.
I'm already swinging by over to pick some up. I thought.
Yeah, honestly, you can
perfect.
come by and get some.
Yeah.
We gave
launch the entire bag down.
We actually gave several bags to Hershey Med Center for the Children's Hospital. They sent us a very nice thank you card back.
Yeah, that's what the Bears do with them. Then they bag them and they deliver them to local hospitals and medical facilities and things. They distribute them. Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
that's nice.
And
very nice.
I'm stealing Ryan's homework here, but just sitting on the beach, man. Just sitting on the beach. Just fucking love it. Tim, you want to give Ryan a number to pull a topic off the book?
In honor of my favorite Philadelphia Uggle, please draw me the number 52.
Holy cats.
For Jason Kelsey.
Hashtag Kelsey.
52.
52.
Do you have any scars on your body?
I do, actually.
And how did you get it?
I can tell you how I got the scar. So it is super faded now, but I can still see it. So I have it's a burn mark on my wrist right here. I will show it to you boys the next time I see you guys, but it used to be very prominent. I burned it in 8th grade.
Oh,
So that was a long time ago. That was over 20 years ago, and I still have the scar. It was from science class. We had the hot plates that would sit on the countertops where we would put like the beakers and the Bunsen burners and shit. And I went to like reach, and the corner of the hot plate, I sizzled my wrist. And boy, I'm branded from that. So that is my
horizontal. Never mind. I won't. Yeah.
It's down the street. It's down the road. I'm a pro.
That's results.
Yeah.
Mark, you got any?
Poor Timmy. I do, unfortunately. Yes. Aside from the invisible internal scars, I have a
Unrelated. Fuck that bitch.
I have a scar on my left leg from when I went sledding and I broke a park bench with my left leg.
Oh.
I
Mark
snapped
broke
probably
an entire park bench.
Yeah, I broke two or three of the boards. One of them stabbed me so severely through my jeans. It didn't even put a hole in my jeans. It stabbed me. When I stood up, it was like a freaking blood hose. I pulled my pant leg up, and it was like an effing hose. I had blood everywhere. I must have hit an artery. It was disgusting. It was really, really
the little
ugly.
kids are saying, "Who turned on the blood hose?"
Well, as a matter of fact,
say that all the time.
My loving son may have been maybe a year, and I was going to hold him as I went down, but I decided to go down alone. Had I held him, honestly, if I would have hit that with him, I probably would have killed him.
Holy
I don't know what I would have done. I probably would have thrown him or something. But
oh my god!
But your leg wouldn't have broke. So
I would have thrown my son.
I would have had to just throw him off the sled or something. Because what happened, Smokey?
Somebody put a park bench right in the middle of the hill.
Yeah, well, it snowed, obviously, and then it melted a bit, and then it froze. So it was extremely slippery and fast. I never thought I would slide the whole way down to that park bench, but I did. And I broke it.
You've always been a good slider.
Oh, man, I can slide in anything. A few things I wouldn't mind sliding into.
Jesus.
Like Smokey's DMs.
Oh, there you go. The one that's probably most prominent, I have one on my arm, halfway up my forearm, and I put my arm through the storm door unintentionally. The old pupper, little Skip.
I said we're having steak.
I actually have another one.
When Skip was just a little pup, he was out back, and he was just taking his good old time, and I was trying to get his attention. It was in the morning, like I was in just my boxer shorts because I was in my house, and I went to tap on the storm door. And I don't know if it was an old door, and I don't know if it was just the way that the door was open, the way I hit the glass, but my arm just went straight through the glass on the storm door, and I looked down, and there's a huge hole just in the middle of my forearm where the glass hit my arm, and it hadn't started bleeding yet, but I was like, this is kind of a problem. So I'm still trying to get the dog's attention. He doesn't give a shit. So now I'm like, I have with bare feet, I have to get over this glass, walk out in my backyard in my underwears, pick up the dog with my not holy arm, carry him back in the house, put some clothes. I had to I'm like, well, I can't drive myself with my bleeding arm, so I had to call my parents and hey, because I was this is when I think this was a summer when I was home from college. So I called my parents. I'm like, hey, can somebody come take me to the hospital? And I just I put towel on and it went and I got 4 stitches in my arm.
You were sitting there naked.
Well, in my underwears, Mark. I wasn't naked.
Naked.
Just walking out back in his bare ballonas.
Bare ballonas?
Just all that bare ballonas, man.
My goodness.
The neighbors were hog watching that day. Well, more like
yeah, sure. That's what we're calling it.
They were piglet watching.
Yeah, that's more like it. Ryan, you got one?
Yeah, you can still see it pretty good on my index finger.
Yeah,
My parents, I don't know, in like 5th grade, it was maybe younger, bought me like a microscope with like the dissecting shit and the little glass slides. And with that was like a razor blade to dissect things. And unintentionally, I decided to like dissect my tip of my finger from here to the side. And like the whole chunk was just flapped up.
horrible human being.
I panicked because it was like 5th grade Ryan, and I was fucking around, and like I was told to be careful, so I just put a Band-Aid on it, and I never got stitches on it, and it eventually just went back together.
You could super.
I don't think to this day my parents knew that I like severely cut the tip of my finger. Yeah, so
Ooh.
that's that one.
All right.
So I have a second one,
Okay.
and I don't know if you can count it as a scar, but I count it as a scar. So I'm going to go full screen on this one. So if I smile, you can see this side there's no dimple, and this side there's a dimple right here.
Yeah.
So when I was
so serious.
so on my left side,
Can I tell you how I got these scars?
I'll tell you. So when I was a baby, the story goes, when I was a baby,
Rabbit
I would
steak!
see all the little kids with all their little dimples, and I wanted a dimple. And so, we had a dining room table that had sharp corners,
Oh no.
Oh,
and so I banged my face against
my God.
the table of the kitchen table until I scarred my face permanently.
Oh.
Because the dimple isn't where the dimple is. It's like right below. It's like in the meaty part of my cheek.
Good
Yeah.
Lord.
So my one dimple is because I didn't have a dimple and I gave it to myself.
Hello, therapist. I'd like to make a recommendation.
oh my!
I was so young, like I don't remember doing it. Like
You
it's
should
all.
do TED Talks about body dysphoria.
I mean, I don't think I look as fat as I am, but hey, I think I look
You're a
all
good
right.
looking man.
Your dimples
I am,
look
I'm
darn
right.
nice without dimples.
Darn nice.
Well, considering you should see pictures of my mom and my dad. Holy shit. I hit the genetic jackpot. My dad was not a looker and neither was my mom. And I don't think I'm fucking hot to trot, but damn it, I got the best of both of them.
Amen.
And I don't know how that's possible.
Tim's not hot to trot. He said.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I fucked up. That was number 53.
Oh,
All that for 53.
Hey, you know what?
52 was what's your favorite lunch meat?
Turkey.
Sorry about that.
Ham.
I just fucked that up.
Ham.
Lebanon sweet bologna.
God, it would be, Mark. You son of a bitch.
Got to
Also
be
ham.
Lebanon sweet bologna.
My first sandwich meat of all time though was bologna. I would eat bologna and cheese with Miracle Whip and Fritos.
Oh, dude. So
My
I
bologna.
put Fritos.
like
in the
we're talking like
sandwich.
Oscar Mayer bologna, not like
Yeah,
Central
my
PA
bologna has a first name.
My bologna.
My grandma would always make it with white bread. She would put ketchup and potato chips with bologna, and that's how I've always eaten like Oscar Mayer bologna sandwiches.
Bologna, cheese, Frito corn chips, and
Yeah.
Miracle Whip for
What
mayonnaise.
kind of
Yep.
monster?
Yeah, ketchup. Don't talk about my
kind of
departed
monster?
grandma,
Jesus.
Mark.
My grandmother put butter on like ham sandwiches. You try
Perfect.
getting that off the roof of your mouth. You need a crowbar.
I always thought my grandma was weird because she would eat like just tomatoes straight.
You need them like an apple.
If it's a slice of tomato, I can probably get away with it. But that's
She would
about
cut
it.
up a tomato and just eat the tomato.
My grandma would get the little cherry tomatoes and just eat them like grapes.
Ugh, I'm not a big tomato guy.
I
Like
like that. I mean,
tomatoes
I'll
with,
make a
like,
tomato
pepper.
sandwich like with mayonnaise, salt and pepper.
Mayonnaise
Um,
and
Salt and
bacon and
pepper.
lettuce. That
no,
sounds
well, no, I will
delicious.
also eat a BLT, but I will eat a straight tomato sandwich. It's I don't know.
Straight
Salt and
Mater.
pepper here.
Straight Mater.
Oh shit! I gave you the wrong number 2.
Oh,
He's 62, not 52.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right, let's go to 62 then.
What's your favorite Christmas song?
Snoopy and the Red
God.
Baron. The Christmas Bells.
Last Christmas by Wham. Fucking love that song.
It is a great one.
that's a good one.
Mark, stop trying to pretend it's anything but All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey.
Yeah, that you're not lying. I love that song. But Kelly Clarkson's Underneath the Tree is a banger.
It is.
It is.
What
What about All I Want for Christmas Is You by Vince Vance?
That's pretty good too. Vince Vance.
Mine is probably like
Billy's
No.
Last Christmas.
no, it's
The Christmas
probably
shoes.
no. It's White Christmas.
It's a classic.
The Bing Crosby one, or
Mhm.
it's a good one.
Because I like singing Christmas songs.
I do too.
Like those old timey Christmas songs, I can just sing and sing and sing and sing
We
and
should
sing.
put
all
a
day.
3 Count Thursday Christmas album out.
Oh, I would do
Just
it.
sing and just sing the ones that are like
I
hit
freaking
public
do it.
domain by now.
That would be a good
I'd
idea.
do it. Let's do it.
Did you, Tim? Did you put a Spotify playlist together of our top 8?
I didn't get the chance to listen to the pod last week
Okay.
to get the list, but I will put one together.
Awesome. Yeah, we'll put that out when we get it. Yes, Mark.
And now I got a question for you. So speaking of Christmas, have any of you boys going to see the Trans-Siberian Orchestra Christmas?
It's really good.
I've not.
I've seen him once. It's fantastic. I wouldn't mind seeing him again, but I don't think I'm going to spend the money this year for that.
Yeah,
White Christmas is public domain.
Yo,
Boom.
we're
we're
in.
singing it.
Looking through my list, Jim, weirdest food you've ever tried is on 64. So I'll cross
There we
that
go.
one
All
off.
right, we already covered
Thank you
that
for
one.
Libby.
There you go, Libster.
What was everybody else's song?
Mine was the Christmas Bells. Snoopy.
Christmas bells.
I know
Probably
Last
not on
Christmas
the
is
list.
not by Wham.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it is.
Wham.
According to this list.
What is it?
Oh
25
wait,
years?
sorry, that's public. It's the domain status. Never mind. It's still
Boo.
copyrighted.
Damn
so
it.
is White Christmas.
Damn it. All right. Top.
What about All I Want for Christmas Is You?
No.
I feel like
Dude,
if
we'd
if
have to
changed
sing
it
some-
enough to whispering. We'd be
We'd
all
have
right.
to sing so many stupid songs.
I'm
I bet
dreaming
we can sing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
of a
we
white.
could not.
We can't
We'd
sing
have
Rudolph.
we'd have to do like the church ones.
Oh my
Like
God.
Silent-
Angels we have
Silent
heard on
Night.
high, away in a manger.
Angel Smoky had
The first
heard
Noel.
on high.
God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Come on, Santa.
The
We
restroom
could do-
door said, "Gentlemen," so Smokey walked inside. Soon
Christ.
Smokey with real eyes.
I hate it.
Restroom door said, "Gentlemen," so Smokey just walked inside.
Top 3 Robin Williams movies.
Holy cats!
Aladdin, Jumanji, Goodwill Hunting.
Oh man, those are 3 good ones.
Mrs. Doubtfire,
Good one.
Goodwill Hunting,
Good one.
Insomnia.
Ooh.
I think I know what one of Mark's is going to be, but I don't want to say it.
All right, Mark, if you know yours, you can go ahead.
I went Goodwill Hunting the other day. I didn't find anything. But at the thrift store, I did get something. I got a styrofoam mannequin head that Al Snow signed for me.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I'll snook.
Dude, and what a big anniversary that was. Good for them.
One year
Excited to see what
anniversary.
year 2 holds.
For
Yes.
sure.
Three Legacies Wrestling.
Aladdin for me.
Aladdin for me, too.
Mrs. Doubtfire for me. And I'm going to go, number 3, I'm going to go with Jack. Go with Jack.
Jack Mehoff.
Jack.
Go with Jack.
Rock me, roll me.
What's your third, Mark? You know?
Well, my second would be Jumanji.
Jumanji.
Third, Jumanji. I don't know, Mrs. Doubtfire's pretty good. But Flubber, though. Flubber.
I would have swore you would have went Good Morning Vietnam.
Oh,
I was seriously considering it.
It is a good one.
I was seriously considering it. I have it on VHS in my Yaddick.
The Attic.
Your
Yaddick. How was Yaddick?
Your Yaddick.
Yaddick. I went to school with a kid named Yaddick.
No, you
Yaddick
did.
Yabicki. He was from Poland.
Are you serious? You being serious right now?
Yes, and the one time, ask Cousin Brian. So Cousin Brian had this thing called the Whisper 2000. Do you guys remember that?
No.
It was this device that supposedly allowed you to hear a whisper up to 2,000 feet away, so you could spy on people. So Cousin Brian brought it to study hall at high school.
Oh my God.
And he was trying to spy on people. And it was quiet, and there was a lot of feedback that came out of the little speaker headphone things. It went square, and sitting over and across the table from us is Yaddick Yabicki. And it was squeak, and Yaddick Yabicki raises his left hand like this, like he was having a hearing test. And he heard the noise out of his left ear. I about died laughing. I thought I was going to die laughing.
Have any of you guys tried the pumpkin spice, the pumpkin frosty?
No, but I will. I will try it. I know I'll try it.
I have a review here from somebody that has tried it.
Okay. Do we know this person?
No.
Okay.
Just a little PSA style testimony here. The pumpkin spice frosty, I was so excited to try at Wendy's, is absolutely revolting.
Oh.
I had some time to think about this whilst power watching the inside of my mouth. And the best way I can describe the flavor is of this. Melted dollar store pumpkin candle. Spritzed with 65-year-old Avon perfume and stirred with the leg of a haunted Victorian doll. Try if you must, but I do not recommend.
Oh my God.
Sounds spooky.
The best review of anything I've ever heard.
So I'm definitely going to try that then. That sounds like something I would try.
You like the haunted dolls?
I do.
Smokey, did you realize, speaking of Avon, before your mom had an OnlyFans, she was selling Avon?
Okay, see, my mom did used to sell Avon years ago.
Does she have an OnlyFans?
Not on the OnlyFans, no, sir.
Ryan, we live in central Pennsylvania. Everybody's mom sold Avon at some point.
Right. Yeah, my mother sold Avon too.
Yep, my mom did as well.
I remember the big.
My grandma probably bought from your guys' moms.
Probably.
Yes.
While we're spitballing topics here, real quick.
Yeah.
I just wanted to give a shout out. You guys are familiar with the Oliver Anthony, the rich man north of Richmond guy?
Who?
Oh yeah. The orange-headed fuck. The
orange-haired guy, yeah.
With the beard.
Yeah, did the one acoustic-y song "Richmond North of Richmond."
Yeah, and all the Republicans thought I was talking about like it was like an anthem for them, and he's like, no,
yeah, it's really just an anthem against like all politicians.
He's like, no, I was talking about you assholes as well.
Right. So yeah, it's not just the Democrats; it's the Republicans that are rich and getting richer, while the poor keep getting poorer and poorer.
Sure.
So apparently he was doing a tour somewhere. I don't have the whole story, but like the tickets were selling for like $50-$60 with meet and greets for like 120 or something like that, or I don't know what it was. And the guy's like, absolutely not. Like, this is the shit I'm talking about. Like, he didn't sign with like a record deal. He had some record label offers, but he turned them all down because like then I have to sing the songs you want me to sing, and that's not what I want to do. So he canceled a few tours or a few stops on his like tour from places that are overcharging. He's like, tickets need to be $25, period. $25. You want to come see me? $25. Meet and greet, free after the show. I'm just a human being. I'll hang out and I'll sign autographs for you guys. But you're not going to spend $120 to come see me. That's bullshit. And he like canceled like multiple shows. And like are rescheduling them at places that are only going to charge like $25. So like good for him for at least taking a stand on something. You know, I don't know. It's something I just wanted to get off.
Secretly, he's pocketing a ton of cash, I'm sure.
Maybe. I don't freaking know. He's probably profiting on like YouTube. things like that. I
Well-
assume, and I can't know that.
I would imagine. I
But
mean,
like there are ads being sold on YouTube. I don't know if I think you could turn that off. Maybe he's turned that off or opted out against it. Or
It's
maybe
passive income though.
he has not
Like-
even like. I don't even think he's launched them on like his site. It was like a radio station that originally launched that video.
yeah.
So maybe he's not profiting from. I don't know, but he seems like a genuine guy who was like just sick of being in like the lower class, and while the rich get richer, and he just keeps paying taxes on taxes on taxes, and took a stand for
Good for him, man.
pricing with days of like Ticketmaster and Ticketmaster tickets being wildly inflated. I don't think you're going to see his tickets on Ticketmaster, and good for him for making that stand.
All right, here's the deal.
Good.
Since we're on the topic of music, last one: top 3 Aerosmith songs. That's
Oh
where
my
that's where we'll
gosh.
close out the week, man.
Oof, the last one.
Yeah, is that bad? You don't want to have this as the last topic?
Oh, no. The last Aerosmith song is the best one.
Oh,
Sweet Emotion. Crazy. Don't want to miss a thing.
all right. Tim,
Such a wildly popular song.
I gotta look. Hold on. So it's Don't Want to Miss a Thing. It's Walk This Way,
all right.
and it's Dream On.
Oh, Dream On's good.
So good.
Mark,
But close on that is also Crying.
Oh, Crying. Oh, Crying's a good song.
good one.
Yes. Yes. There are no wrong answers here, boys.
No, there probably are.
Smokey's got a gun.
Smokey's
out.
got a gun.
He's got a gun.
Smokey's
Ernie's
got,
got
a
a
gun.
gun.
Jim got their Bologna.
Janie Briggs got a gun.
I got to go with Love in an Elevator.
Okay.
Living up when you're going down.
Oh, you got to. Smokey, I could show you how to fax in the mailroom and probably have you home by 5.
I'm going to pass on that.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. No. What It Takes. And Amazing.
All right. I'll go with Dream On. I've always loved Dream On.
So good.
Eat the Rich.
Yes.
Eat the Rich.
And
Only one thing that they're good for.
that's right. And Living on the Edge.
Take one. Another good one.
Living on the edge. You know what song I've
Living in
always
the
enjoyed?
fridge.
Hole in My Soul.
It's a good
I've
one.
Yep,
actually
that's a
always
good one.
really enjoyed that Aerosmith.
That's another good one.
That song. There was another
like,
song from that album that was really popular, right?
Falling in Love is Hard on the Knees.
Hard on the
That
Day.
was a
That's
good one.
it. Yeah.
I always enjoyed Shut Up and Dance.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's always a
too.
good
Shut
one.
up and dance. Yeah, I love that song.
That was from
No, not
World
from-
War II.
Shut up and
Nope,
dance
that's not the one I'm talking about.
No.
I also
with
enjoy
me.
that
That
song.
was
though.
Aerosmith.
I also do enjoy that song as well, but that is not the song I was
Oh,
referring
Oh,
to.
Something's
Jeez.
Gotta Give is from Nine Lives too. I didn't know that.
Dude, they're a fucking hit machine, man.
Oh my gosh.
It really is unreal. All right, boys, we're gonna wrap it up for this week. We'll be unless you have anything else to add that you.
Well, let me ask, how much is too much to spend on tickets to TSO?
Whatever you want.
40.
I mean,
All right.
No, you ain't gonna get the
There-
tickets for $40.
It's like 120 is what I was looking at. I don't think I want to pull the trigger on it.
I will tell you this: I don't think it's necessarily important to watch TSO on the floor. You can get away with sitting in the seats and actually see more of the entire stage show.
That's what
than
I was
sitting
thinking.
close.
see more butts.
That's my take
See
on
more
on
butts.
TSO.
Yeah,
That it's a
you don't
fine
have to be
concert.
on the floor for it.
No, it's a fine
Correct.
concert to watch from the 100ths or even the 200ths if you have to sit back far. And the Giant Center, it's not like the 200s are that freaking far. It's not a huge arena.
No. All right.
All right. Good
And
luck.
do the second show. It's a better show
I
at
was
night.
going to do the first. Well, my thought was I could do the 3 o'clock show, and then go to the Chocolatier for supper, and then go to Hershey Park Candy Lane.
There you go.
I hate how you say Christmas.
The thing that pisses me off about it is I've started doing that too because of him.
That's exactly why.
Merry
I hate it
Christmas.
so much.
You know, nobody picked Taylor Swift's version of Last Christmas
No,
as their favorite Christmas song.
no, we did not.
It's a
Travis
darn good
Kelce,
one.
maybe.
Yeah, maybe Travis Kelce. All right, that's we're gonna wrap it up for this week. We'll be back live Thursday night, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Make sure you are subscribed
Thank you,
on
Danny.
all of those places so you do not miss the show. Until then, and until next time, appreciate you listening. And as always, what did I say?
Stay safe, stay smart.
Go for the pin. Jesus,
You
I
don't
got all
go for the
confused.
pin
Ryan gave me
on
that
this
stupid
one.
face.
No.
This isn't the Go for the Pin podcast.
You can still go for the pin. We always
Yeah,
go for the
good.
pin.
No, you don't go for the pin on. We don't even talk about wrestling on Tuesday. You dumb.
Oh, almost made it.
Almost made it. Well, good night, everybody.